Okay, that should be good. I should be live now. Actually, I think I go live quicker now. Twitch just kind of fixed that, but I don't know. I still wait a minute just for safety's sake. I don't do intros to my streams, I just go right into it. So it's easier just to wait a minute. So, wait, capturing? Yeah, okay, good. So, I did a bunch of grinding after the last stream, which I beat the game. I had 126 chips, now I have 200, which is about... I think that's as much as I need to do all the story stuff. There's extra stuff that I'd need almost all the chips to do, but I'm not gonna go for that on the hard mode file, just because it would take forever to do it on stream. And since I want to try to beat this tomorrow, and tonight's gonna be short, tonight's pretty much just gonna be a setup stream for tomorrow's, like, finale, more or less, hopefully. Because tomorrow I'm gonna do 2 licensing exams, which will take a while. Tonight we're gonna be doing all these jobs that I didn't do yet, and I'm going to be taking the S-License exam. And if there's time left over, I'll start the hidden area. Otherwise, that'll be tomorrow. My plan is to try to get through the whole hidden area tomorrow, but it might be too much to do in one stream, even if I go long. Also, the person that told me about the secret here, you had to beat the game to get it to show up. Blast it! They found me! And you get a power-up for that. So I did a lot of grinding. My Aqua Gut style's at V3 now, so my charge shot does another 10 damage. I also got another new shot style called Heat Shield, which fire does twice as much damage to wood and takes twice as much damage from Aqua, and it actually has an effect in battle where, whereas the team style was just, you can use more Navi chips. Let's upgrade our Rapid, so we only got 1 more power-up and 2 more HP memories left. I will use this style for a little bit just to show it off. But it's kind of pointless. Aqua Guts is probably better to use just because it affects the Buster. Let's start by tackling the remaining jobs here. Detective job. Looking for someone. If you can help, come to AC/DC Town. I'm waiting in front of the squirrel. Yes, let's do that one. I don't know, I did change up my folder a bit. I actually have all V3 Navis now, including Shadow Man. And an anti-damage, Invis 3. I don't know, I found a Recuv 200. I found more M cannons. Really, I just grinded every chip I could. I went to the trader a bunch of times. I went and I fought all the Navis until I could get all the V2 and V3 chips. There's actually a couple I didn't fight yet, just because... Or, there's one I didn't fight yet, just because I can't reach it without the S-License. What else? Yeah, I could see the ghosts of the level 3 Navis you deleted at busting level S. The ghosts I can see now are Airman, Gutsman, Toadman, Quickman, Gateman, Cutman, Shadowman, Thunderman, Snakeman, Protoman, Nightman, Magnetman, Heatman, that is all. If you talk to her after S-ranking every version 3 Navi in the game, including the hidden ones in the extra area, it unlocks something extra, which I'll actually be able to show off on the other file, but not on this file. I posted the request. They sent you to help, eh? Wait a second. You might not notice a kid. Okay, first, I want you to check out this picture. Take a good look at his face now. It's just a generic NPC. I want you to find him. If you do, ask what he's doing. When you're done, come back here and report to me. What, you forgot who you're looking for? Well, alright. Would he be, like, here? Like, in the town? I don't know. I actually have no clue where to look for this guy. So the other thing I did when I was grinding, I went to Undernets 4 through 6, which are kind of unimportant. You actually won't be seeing me go to 5, 6, or 7 when I get the S license, which you need to get in there. Just because there's nothing really there, they're just kind of there for, like, extra items and fights and stuff. There's no real story significance. And that's where I did a lot of the grinding. I actually also went to the hidden area, but there's like no story triggers that I activated there that you would have missed on stream. And you got mail. Oh, is that the team mail that I didn't get before? Yep, shield style. Shield style attacks start you with a protective field. During battle, if you press the B button, then the left arrow, you can use the shield as a guard. Some powerful attacks can penetrate it, so keep an eye out. The best offense is defense. Squawk, squawk. Hey, Gamma. Hey, Izzy. Shield yourself until the perfect chance to strike land. See, that kind of already revealed what that style does, but you'll see when I go into battle. I have no clue where to go. Let's go to Marine Harbor, I guess. I also traded with this kid, and I also traded with the guy in Etopia that wanted the pop-up chip. Just because I was grinding and I had him, I might as well just trade for him. I still have not... Oh, and I traded with the guy in the airplane that wanted the Shadow Man chips. Where the frig am I supposed to look for this guy? Seeing as I have not run into an NPC like that in this entire country, as far as I could tell, the black dude with glasses NPC is only in Netopia. So, I'm assuming that the one I'm looking for is one that's not in Netopia and in this country. Actually, he might be on the plane, now that I think about it. Big Bomb Asterisk? Actually, I think I do have that. Nope, I don't. Never mind. I actually don't know how most of these end-game jobs go down, so that's going to be kind of a problem if I wanted to do this stream quick. Let's check the plane real quick. Oh, shit. Didn't mean to use that. Yeah, it's kind of annoying leaving from Marine Harbor, because they'll always ask you if you want to use the Kotobuki Pass. Oh, yeah, that's the dude that was sick before. I was talking about his wife and kids. There's a lot of neat little, like, connections between games. Oh, this must be him. I'm worried about my family back home. Hope they aren't affected by any net crimes. Oh. No, never mind. That's not him. Would've been nice if they told me, like, where to look. Yeah, and there's Mr. Match. I beat his ass down between streams. Oh, frig. No, wait. I don't usually use emulator stuff, but I just didn't want to go all the way around again. Yeah, it's the kid who wanted the Shadow Man chips to give you anti-damage. I've gone literally everywhere, so he must be in Okuden. Because I doubt they'd make me look for an NPC in Netopia. Also, yes, now I can just squeeze right by the entry gate now that I have the unlimited pass. But yeah, if you came in just now, this stream's gonna be really short. It's actually gonna end in probably an hour. The whole point of it is just to kind of prep for tomorrow, which is gonna be hopefully be the finale, because I'm not going to be able to stream the rest of this week. So I think that Rockman EXE started airing in Japan at 7:30 in the morning, like today. Kind of makes sense since it's the 15th anniversary of the franchise. Getting ready for the Triple S license. Yes, the Double S and the Triple S will be tomorrow, but hopefully I'll be able to do the S license today. Oh, this job is taking way longer than I thought it would. Yeah, they started airing episodes on the 1st. That's cool. Oh, there he is. Good. What am I doing? Just sightseeing. Why you asking, kid? I'm not a bad guy. Just a foreign tourist, you know? Hey, just go home quietly for your own good. Hey, kid, I'm in a really bad mood right now, so get on home. And forget you ever saw me here. You got that? I have a feeling I'm going to be coming back and forth, so if you don't mind, I'm going to use a speed up here, just because going back and forth between those 3 rooms is a pain in the ass. Wow, guy, you aren't acting suspicious at all. Looking into that CoroCoro article about the series promotion, was surprised to see a page on Magic the Gathering. Oh, neat. Oh, right, didn't, yeah, I was looking at that yesterday. Proto Dude did, like, a whole retrospective on CoroCoro's Battle Network coverage. Well, my boy, you find out where he is? He's a wanted man, you know. A dangerous criminal. I'll inform the police right away. Thanks for helping us catch him. Here's your reward now. Oh, wow, that was easy. Twister Y. Actually, I'm a detective. Sorry to keep it a secret, eh? I keep catching them, but they keep coming back. So Twister's a neat chip. I already have a bunch of them. You only recognize one of the few cards. So maybe, are they new? Or are they just cards from a set that you never got into? Words of thanks. Thank you for aiding in the arrest of a vicious criminal. Sell me a chip. I'm leaving the country on a trip soon and need a strong chip. Can someone sell me a Catcher N? Do I have Catcher N? Hold on. I should. But it couldn't hurt to check. Nope, I only have Catcher F and T. Frig. Alright, we'll come back to that one. Help reconcile us. My Navi ran away because we argued the day before last. Can someone please find my Navi? I'm at the AC/DC town station. Yeah. You're here to do my request? You're my age. Wow. Well, here's my problem. My Navi's run away from home. We got into a fight, and I said something really mean. I think that's why he... Can you find my Navi for me? I'm pretty sure he's somewhere on the net. He has an A license, so he might have gotten as far as Yumland. He's purple, and he's a little delicate. Thanks. That kid looks like a Muppet. He kind of does. I'll have to look up where to get Catcher N to do that quest. Which game did Burner Man debut in? I believe that's Mega Man in Base, actually, or Mega Man 8, and then he was also in Mega Man in Base. Unless you're talking about Burner Man in this, in which case I think it's the very last game. Yumland 2, okay. Psycho Pyro Cupcake Man. EXE, oh, that might be 6, I think. Wait, was that him right there? So I have 2 chips I need to do a program advance here. I still need a chip called Drop Down S, but whatever. I'll show you how this style works. So, shield style, as you can see, I already start with this blue barrier. It absorbs 10 damage, so essentially the first hit of any battle doesn't affect me at all. Whoop. The other thing I could do is that when I fire, well, not when I fire. Fire style just lets you use Flamethrower, which hits 3 spaces. When you fire normally, if you press back immediately, then you make a shield, which actually can counter most attacks. Or, not counter, but, block damage, rather. Like that. It's pretty cool. Has its uses. Probably gonna stick with Gut Style, though, just because, yeah, the Bodyguard PA, which is pretty much what I need to plow through the rest of the game. I'm hoping to drop... I think Drop Down you get in Undernet 7, which I can't go to yet. I need an S license for that. I'll probably do that off-stream. Because the Undernets 5, 6, and 7, they have no storyline relevance. So yeah, it's a pretty neat style. I'm sticking with Aqua Guts just for the double attack. And also it's version 3, so my charge shot is doing 50 damage now. Part of me wouldn't mind watching the anime again. There was a time where I liked Battle Network more than Pokemon. I never watched the Japanese one, so it was always fragmented and weird to me. Yumland will be restored someday, but please take care of Gospel first. I wouldn't mind going back and watching the whole thing, just because the dub of it only lasted a certain amount of time. I've watched the entire Star Force anime, the Japanese version of it, but even that they didn't cover all 3 games. They only covered the first game and the second game. Mysterious Security Cube. I still can't open that. That cube, any Mysterious Security Cubes can be opened with the Gospel code, which I don't actually have yet. I never found it, because it's in one of the side quests, and I never did that side quest. There's Cutman. We're not fighting him. Yeah, Needleman was Transmission. I don't think any Navis that were that debuted in Transmission show up in any other game, aside from being mentioned in 6. Because in Battle Network 6, in the Japanese version of Battle Network 6, they actually mention all the Navis you fought throughout all the games. They even gave him a Yakuza accent. That's neat. But yeah, I never watched the whole Battle Network anime, because I only watched the dub of it. And the dub, they didn't air the entire series. That was also around the time Kids WB was kind of falling apart, so a lot of their shows just kind of, like, got destroyed. You sell Catcher N? I know you sell Catcher. He sells Catcher T. Fuck. Alright, well, I don't know where to get Catcher N, then. Oof. I think I bought, I'm not sure, let me check real quick. Yeah, I bought the Attack plus 30 from the Bug Frag shop. And I got an air shoes from a thing, so I don't actually need either of those chips anymore. Yeah, no one does Saturday morning anime anymore. That's kind of like a relic of the past now. Mysterious Security Cube. By the way, when I get the Gospel Code, I'm probably going to do all that Mysterious Security Cube stuff off-stream. Just because, it would be a waste of time to go around, because they all lead to items. None of them lead to anything plot significant. Where the hell is this Navi? I think I searched everywhere. Oh, maybe he's in Yum Square. Shit. Catcher N is in the airplane computer. Oh, God. Well, I'll go get that off-stream. Because, I'm not wasting... That's where the catcher enemies are. I could also try the chip trader and just reload the save state until I get it. Gospel virus appears, I'll scare it away. I'll curse it, just like that. Oh yeah, I believe he's here, actually. Now that I think about it, I remember a Navi being here at some point. Yep, there he is. He makes me do everything for him. He should do his own homework for once in a while. Are you the Navi who got into an argument with his operator? Do you know my operator? He's looking for me. He wants to make up. Not giving in that easily. This is all his fault. Having said that, I should forgive him since he came looking for me. But I'm going to stay here for a while. He relies on me too much, so I should give myself a break, you know? It'll be a good learning experience for him anyway. Will you tell him that I'm not going to be back for a while? I'm not going back yet. Will you tell him for me? Thanks. Recently learned you could get Growlithe, Arcanine, and Mimikyu to shake hands in Pokemon Refresh. Oh, it's shake hands. I know you could get it to high-five you, but that's, I never knew they could, shake your hand. Especially Mimikyu. You really found him? You had to go all the way to Yumland. Wow, thank you. What? He's not coming home for a while. I see. I guess I need some time to think, too. And I can apologize to him and make up for what I said. Here, this is your reward. Thanks. There's an HP memory. Wonder when he'll be home. You just need quick reflexes for Arcanine and Mimikyu. I think a high rank with them also helps. So Rainbow beating it up. So I'm only missing one HP memory and one power-up at this point. Thanks to your help, my Navi and I are friends again. Fight crime. Recently, a nasty Navi has been making trouble. He picks fights with ordinary Navis and even uses viruses. Now he's after me, so I'm on the run. Can you do something about this? I'm waiting in a telephone in some house somewhere. Well, we already know where that is. We know that's in Yai's house. Yaito. I believe her first and second name are both, or last name, are both shortened in America. It's Yai Ayano. And then in Japan, I think it's Yaito Ayano Koji. Tonight's stream is just going to be the request boards, and if I have time after that, I'm going to do the S license. Because I have to stop before 9 o'clock, which is less than an hour from now. Tomorrow's stream, I'm going to start normal time, and it's going to be long, and hopefully it'll go all the way up to the end of the hidden area. If not, then it's going to have to wait till next week, just because there's not going to be any time to do any other streams this week, probably. Maybe Friday, but I really doubt it. Because Wednesday I have to go to bed really early, and Thursday I'm going to be in a hospital all day, so the streams are not going to be happening those 2 days. And then this weekend I'm going to be busy too. No, that's not it. It It is going to be a long... Yeah, tomorrow's stream is going to be long and hard because tomorrow's stream is not only going to be the hidden area, but it's going to be the double S license and the triple S license, which requires both a 20 and a 30 battle marathon, respectively. Yes, you made it right on time. I called you. This is the bad Navi. Please do something. Get rid of him. What? I don't care who you are, Blueface. Come on, let's go. Fight me. So we got 2 poppers and 2 shrimpies. So we got popcorn shrimp. Nice. The only 4-kid stuff still around is Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, and that's only because Konami's, like, makes a lot of money off of Yu-Gi-Oh! Do you speedrun this or just play casually? Just casually. This is actually only the second time I've ever played this game. The first being way back when it came out. Oof, this is gonna be rough. Let's dump that. Konami is kind of shitty. I mean, their business practices are really bad with the whole, like, if you quit them, they will, like, kind of give you really bad reviews when going for new jobs, and the whole treatment of Kojima. So they aren't a good company, but that being said, the fact that they brought back Bomberman is something at least. I'll say that. And they brought it back, like, somewhat faithfully, which is kind of nice, I guess. Actually, the new Castlevania cartoon is amazing. Remember, though, that's not really Konami working on that. That's mostly outsourced. I think Frederator made most of, like, handled that whole show. And they had the script for that written, like, a decade ago. They just couldn't get it on air till now. Bomberman was a Hudson Soft property. I know, but everyone thought it was dead when Konami got it. And they didn't. They brought it back. But not only did they bring it back, but they brought it back with a lot of the former people that worked on Bomberman working on the new game. So they brought back a lot of the Hudson Soft employees to work on it, which is honestly pretty cool on their part. I know it doesn't really make up for all their shit, but it's definitely cool to have, like, the original cast back, or the original makers back. At least whichever ones wanted to play ball with them. And yeah, don't worry, I haven't seen Castlevania either. I'm not going to allow spoilers. Not that there's really much you could say about it. I mean, if you played Castlevania 3, you probably know how it goes. Great job, you saved me. I've had trouble handling the bad Navis around here. This used to be the Navis you beat, but I'll give it to you. Was this the, gospel code? Am I being cheap? Yep, it is. Nice. That is important to unlock any security cubes that are mysterious. I want to become as strong as you. Konami has a bright... Well, this is the thing. Konami has so much money, they don't have to worry about going bankrupt. And the pachinko business is doing really well. The Yu-Gi-Oh! Business is doing really well. And, you know, Bomberman and Metal Gear Solid 5 are still doing good. And Metal Gear... unfortunately, Metal Gear Survive is probably going to do fairly good. You know, not that I would want a game to do bad, but, man, that game definitely seems to exist just to shit on, Kojima and, like, sully the Metal Gear name. I haven't played Judgment just because it had a link effect with Order of Ecclesia. I have not played... Wait, Judgment? Castlevania Judgment. Oh, yeah. Thank you for saving me from a nasty situation. I'll train too, so that I can stand up to an evil like you. Or eat to evil... So I can stand up to evil just like you. Evil like you sounds like he's calling Mega Man evil. Speaking of Castlevania, the new Metroid game coming out for 3DS is being done by the Lords of Shadow Mirror Fate people, which I didn't like the demo of that game, but I will say that Samus Returns looks really good. With the assistance of a TV station, I'm researching virus busting. Please help me with my research. Your task is simple. I want to measure your Navi's data as you delete viruses. Your reward will be an item that I know you will just love. Just don't blame me if your Navi gets deleted instead. Smiley face. If you agree to do this, plug into my van's computer. Got this job? Yes. The arena fighter with the Death Note artwork. Yeah, I remember that. I haven't heard good things about it, but I did hear, aside from the music, I've heard the music is really good. But then again, Castlevania is one of those series, it's like Sonic, no matter how bad the game is, the music's always going to be great. I was the one who made the request. Let's begin our research, shall we? I'll generate a virus 5 times in a row. I'll measure your rate of synchronization and response. I'm starting now. Are you ready? Health won't recover until the battle ends. Try not to get deleted. Good luck. So we got this bullshit. And they're dead. Goofball, vacuum, hardhead. The thing about Metroid Prime 4 is that it's still, like, the person in charge of the project is still, like, the main guy for Metroid. It's just that Retro Studios isn't actually making the game, which kind of sucks. But they are making something for Nintendo, so who knows? Maybe it's another Donkey Kong game. I haven't played any of the Metroid Prime games yet, actually. Gateman's actually going to be kind of useless, so let's get rid of those. I haven't played Federation Force. Everyone says that game's actually pretty good. It's just that it's not, you know, it's not Metroid Prime. It's not what people wanted. Oh, nice. Let's do this. Let's finish this one off in style. You've 100%ed 1 and 3. Skip 2 because it has an ammunition system. Interesting. I've started Hunters on the DS and I never finished it. One day I'll play the Prime games. I've actually played all of the Metroid games aside from the Prime series and then Other M. Which, you know, that could be a good or bad thing. Mostly good. This looks like it's going to be a pain. Play Other M for the giggles. I heard the game itself isn't too bad, it's just, the, you know, the premise and the cutscenes are all terrible. Like, I've heard the actual, like, gameplay isn't too bad aside from the having to use a control pad for 3D movement kind of thing, since it uses a sideways remote. Watch an entire other LP of Other M, and it's not a horrible game, just makes several changes to Samus's character that rely on the audience being familiar with the manga. I did read the manga. The problem is that the manga ends with her overcoming her trauma regarding Ridley. So it doesn't make sense that it would suddenly come back during Other M, especially considering that at that point she's already fought Ridley in Metroid Prime, or the entire Prime series, and Super Metroid. So having Ridley come back again shouldn't really be this big shock to her. Even though, yeah, he was dead. It's like, yeah, but you also killed him like 15 times at this point. That was actually my mail noise. it was a prequel, it would have made sense for it to have trauma. Yeah. The thing is, Other M is the second to last game on the timeline. Fusion is the last game, and it comes right after Other M. My goodness, what an outcome. It's far beyond our expectations. However, this data is nothing compared to an average Navi. I can't use it as all-purpose data. But that said, it's still valuable. Please take your pay. Oh, it's the past power-up, nice. So let's, yeah, look at that, level 99. I just need one more HP memory. When does Prime take place? The entire Prime series, I believe, takes place between Metroid 1 and 2. It's Metroid, it's Prime, then Prime Hunters, then 2, 3, Federation Force, and then 4 is going to take place after Federation Force, supposedly. It may not, but from all the rumors going around regarding how the director wanted it to go, 4 will be a follow-up to Federation Force. Prime takes place after Metroid 1, but before the rest of the series. Like, it's implied that Samus went on her original mission. And then after Prime 4, I guess, we go to Metroid 2, then 3, then Other M, then Fusion. I obtained lots of fascinating data from your Navi. Problem is, we don't have the technology to analyze it. Whoever made this Navi must be a genius. I've heard that Electopia's virus busting is top-notch. Can you get rid of the 4 nastiest bullies in Etopia? They're too much for us to handle alone. I'm waiting in Etopia Town. And then the manga, the 2-volume manga, takes place before Metroid 1. And it kind of overlaps into Metroid 1, I believe. Alright, time for another 10-hour flight to Etopia. Actually, you should probably be using speed up, just because I gotta start hustling here. I'm the one with the request. As I wrote on the board, I want you to punish 4 bullies. They should be hanging out in the Netopia Square entrance. They're messing with everyone. Go get them. Net Square entrance. You made me come all the way here just to do that, but whatever. Yeah, I traded with this guy. He gave me a blower, which isn't a chip I would use. Hunters takes place between 1 and 2. Yeah. I know that using speed up's kind of taboo, but it's like, yeah, we gotta hustle a little bit here. Netopia 2, so the square should be in this area. Inside net dealer left square. Alright, we need to go net left. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, I can't unlock this while I'm here, though. 200 out of 300 is enough. It's actually 250, and yes, it is enough. I had 126 at the end of the last stream. I purposely grinded... Great, I don't really need that anymore, but, I purposely grinded so that I had exactly 200 chips at the start of the stream. Just so in case I got far enough, I'd be ready to do the, final area. It's not enough to fight the final hidden boss, but I'm actually going to do that on my normal mode file, not the hard mode file. Topia. We're standing together just like our... Oh, yeah, they're standing together in the real world. Who are you? You came here to punish me? That's a joke, right? It's not. Go home, kid. Aren't you going? Hey, kid, don't get too confident. Enjoy my raging virus attack. Who's your favorite antagonistic Navi? Oh, that's a good question. I have to think. There's a lot of them. What are you looking at, huh? Quit staring or you'll get hurt. What's still staring? Get this punk. Get this punk, you guys. Man, I don't know. Kind of just tempted to say Bass, because Bass is so cool. And he shows up in every game. Plus his moves are different in every game, which is also kind of a neat touch. Oh God, I have to think about who's actually a villain and who isn't a villain. Huh? You sure have guts picking a fight with me? Sure, I'll fight him. Sure, I'll fight. Go, viruses, get him. Antagonistic doesn't have to equal villain. Yeah, I know, but it's also like, you know, there's a thin line because of most of the antagonistic Navis become good guys. I don't know. I have to look through like the whole series and kind of figure that out. Shadow Man's pretty cool. Zero from Transmission is pretty awesome. Ah, my eye. Who are you? I'll delete anyone who stands against me. Ugh. I don't know. It's kind of yeah. Got shitty chips there. Metal Man's pretty cool, but he's not really antagonistic because he's almost always on your side. Oh, she could go through the mask. That's good to know. Wow, that one in the back got screwed. We got oh geez, I'm running low on health. Ow. That's not going to stop me from getting hurt. Alright, good. Whew. Got out of that one alive. I think that's all 4 of them. You got him. You're pretty strong. I like strong people. Here's your reward. Step Sword M. Cool. I think I already have Step Sword. Yes, I do. Alright, now to get all the way back to Natopia. Everyone is overjoyed that you took care of the bullies. Alright, so... Just got 3 more to go. Lend me cash. The company I'm in charge of is on the verge of bankruptcy. I need 50,000 zennies immediately. If business picks up again, I'll repay soon, with interest. Come to the big mansion in AC/DC Town if you can finance me. I love how they ask official net battlers for money. It's like, hey, give me some money. Got anything to eat? Not only that, but he's in Yai's mansion, so it's like, oh hey, I'm just gonna bum. Can I stay here for a few days? Hiya, kid. Say, I've got a favor to ask. Got a sec? I'm running this disaster prevention agency, see? But nowadays, those net battlers do all the work, you know? The bottom line is, we just don't have any work to do. And our funding's scraping the bottom of the barrel. If we had 50,000 zenny, we could get through the month. But if we don't get the money, then we're bankrupt. Finished. So I need you to loan me 50,000 zenny, please. Yeah, here you go. Just make a bank transfer with your PET there. That'll do the trick. Thanks, kid. You really helped me out. I want to repay you back right away. I really do. As soon as I get the money, I'll pay you back with interest. What's that? I want to know what I'm doing here. The girl who lives in this place let me hide here. I'm hiding from the loan sharks until my job shapes up. Hey kid, you won't believe the good news. We had a natural disaster recently, see? And business just went through the roof. Here, this is for you, kid. Got 100,000 zennies. Celebrating's hard when you make money off of disasters. But my company depends on disaster to make ends meet. And generous folks like you, kid. Again, we're just saving time here. Save my company from bankruptcy. You must be the god of prosperity. Thank you very much. When the wind blows, the kite maker prospers. I belong to the Electopian Bug Society. I'm looking for a bug I'm researching for the symposium. It's called the Den Beetle, and it lives in Electopia. It's a very rare bug, and I'm having trouble finding one. I'm looking for someone to help me find this bug. If you can help, see me at the Okuden Valley Campground. Oku makes me think of Okuyasu from JoJo. Hey, you were on the plane, so you're taking my contract. Well, that's good to know. Okay, here it is. I want you to find me a Den Beetle. There should be some around this camping area, I imagine. The Den Beetle likes places where water is peaceful. I'm counting on you. A lot of jobs in this game that just kind of require, like finding shit in the real world. Reminds me of a cross between Krillin and Usopp. When I was on the plane, he's actually pretty important to the story, because he's the one who ends up helping you, like, stop the plane from crashing in a couple ways. Calm water. Where the hell am I going to find that? There's a big black bug swimming there. It's a Den Beetle. I still don't... there's a long chip trading sequence that I can't initiate because I don't know where to get the starting chip for it. Which I believe is the Invis 1 asterisk. Another Muppet, yeah. Oh yes, a true Den Beetle. You're a capable man. Here is your reward. Recov 200M. What do you think about joining the Bug Society? You'd make a fine insect researcher. Let's put that right the hell in our folder. So I got 2 Recov 200s and a Recov 150. I believe in my normal folder for my, actual cartridge of Battle Network 2, my folder has 2 Recov 200s and 1 300. So I'm actually not too far off from that. In fact, my folder in this game is actually pretty close to what my folder is in Battle Network 2 normal mode. Thank you for finding the elusive den beetle. The bug will finally reveal its many secrets, so I just have those 2 left, right? Turn my gem. I work at a jewelry shop in Etopia, and 3 gems were stolen. Yumtier, Kingstone, and Twilight. I know who did it, but I don't know where he is. Please help me with this investigation. Alright. Off to one last trip to Netopia. Netopia. Where'd they say they were again? The jewelry shop. Okay. Silver Fist V. Oh, she has the Big Bomb chip. So she's part of the chain, and... Alright, so the Big Bomb Asterisk is the last step of the chain, because that girl wants it for nothing. Which means the Invis 1 Asterisk must be the first step, because the escape chip is not the last one? I can't remember now. I believe this mission gives you the 3rd folder. Welcome. Oh, you're a net battler. I posted the request. Actually, the 3 most expensive items in my shop were stolen. The perpetrators were none other than the 3 bandit sisters. They're out to steal jewels around the world. If my boss found out about this, Please get the jewels back from the 3 sisters. It's reported that when approached, the sisters release viruses, so be careful your PET doesn't get infected. There's been reported sighting of them by the castle. Oh yeah, and they appear to have a peculiar dialect. Is that enough info for you to find them? Alright, back to the castle. And no one's up here. What is it? Stop staring at me face. You're so rude. That dialect is not one you hear around these parts. You're one of the 3 bandit sisters. Give me back the jewelry you stole. Darned it. How'd you figure me out? Me and me big mouth. Wells, it can be helped. If you beat me, I'll give you the jewelry back. Oh, hey, look, fire elementals. Burner. Dangle me shimmies, you're one tough boyo. You may have found me, but you won't find me sissies. Sure they's in Netopia somewhere. Okay, I'll give it back. You might steal, but we don't lie. Got the Yum tier. That's it from that's it for me. No more stealing. I was going straight. I'm pretty sure one of them's in the castle. Let me buy a full energy while I'm here. Wow, I have a lot of money. I could have swore one of them was up here. Viruses are scary, but there's ghosts in these parts. Yikes. God protect me. Please protect me. What the hell does this guy want? What? Yeah, no, we know what that guy's all about. Alright, so there's no one here. Maybe they show up later. This girl wants all the aura stuff, but I actually am missing 2 of them still. The elemental auras. Alright. Wait, no, that attendant isn't... Yeah, no, okay. Alright, so nothing there. That girl's definitely not one of them. Maybe I have to give it back and then go to the next one. Alright, hold on. No, I guess not. I don't know where the other two are. I'm actually completely lost here. Oh, you know what? There's one in the hotel room. There she is. I think they spawn one after another. What's wrong, B.O.Y.? Don't just barge into a lady's room for no reason season. What? Hurry up and leave, Eve. I'll call someone, son. You talk like the three bandit sisters. You one of them? Return the jewelry you stole. Huh, return what? Lately they're on to us sisters. We'll talk after. I beat you black and blue. Oh, cool. Alright, we got a quick damage on these guys. Bam, bam, bam. Alright. Wow, whipped. Never figured this kid was so tough. Well, all be me. Here's the jewelry back, Jack. But can you manage to find my sister, mister? I ain't got the Kingstone. Knew I'd get caught. I'm going straight. I'm done thieving. Now I believe the final one's on top of the castle. Let's head there one last time. There she is. I heard about you from my sisters. Those two never mastered Netopian, so they were easy to find. But I'm something different entirely. Return the jewelry you stole. That I can't do. This jewelry is most important to us. If you really want it back, try taking it with brute force. Green UFOs and 2 Sparknoids, great. Bad. Oh, frig! Well, that's because I wasn't paying attention right there. I thought I had a healing chip. Okay. Blow it the first time and then you never get back. You don't get another chance. Wow, look how much damage that thing does. Christ. Oh, frig. Damn it! Am I really gonna bite it now in this last one? Alright, there we go. I lost. Just know she managed to beat Protoman V3. I did all that off stream. All the V3 stuff I did off stream. It's a lot easier now that I'm in post-game, because you just have all those extra chips that you could get. There's no use. I'll return it all. That jewelry was a keepsake of my grandfather's. He collected jewelry, but a corrupt jeweler took it from him. He wanted to see it just one more time before he died. We sisters decided to get it back for our grandfather. Jewelry is happier being with folks who know its value. Regardless of importance, stealing isn't right. Seeing his grandkids stealing would bring him grief. Yeah, it wouldn't please our grandfather at all. So here's the jewelry back. I'll buy it back someday. Definitely someday. Well, here. Tell the store clerk sorry for me. We three sisters had a change of heart and plan to work, save money, and buy the jewel back. I think that's all three. Lovely shimmering aquamarine colored gem. A diamond loved by the king of Netopia many years ago. Heart-rendingly beautiful amber gem. Again, for time's sake. You came back with the jewels. Oh, thank you! Electopia net battlers are top-notch. Here's a token of my appreciation. Goldfist Z. Now I won't be fired. I'm eternally grateful. Where do you get the third folder? Fist of Death. 180 damage. That's actually a chip I didn't have. So I'm gonna stop in about another 10 minutes or so, but that last quest I'll do offline. Or actually, you know what? Maybe I'll just get the chip and then do the quest on tomorrow. Thank you so much for saving my job. Next time you buy jewelry, be sure to shop here. I'll give you a great deal. Alright. I'll take this just so he's there. He wants... So I gotta go to the airport to meet him. But I don't have the chip he wants anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'm the S-License test examiner. So you're here for the exam, are you? If you pass, I'll give you an S-License. This is a survival battle test. To pass, delete 10 viruses that appear in a row. You cannot recover HP during battle, so be careful. I will replenish your HP before and after the problem. So, are you ready? Yes, we are ready. So this is just like every other survival battle, just there's 10 of them now, instead of 5. Oh, shh. Hold on. Sorry about that. Oh, wow, it actually went back to working properly. Usually when I unplug my headphones during a stream, it doesn't work right. Everything's capturing right still, right? There's no sound errors or anything. Let me just, hold on one sec. Alright, yeah, it looks like it's working. I just, this computer's kind of weird. If you unplug your headphones while it's, like, running an audio program, it, like, bugs out. And it doesn't know to switch, it doesn't know to switch, like, the audio input to the speakers. Or rather, it tries to do it, and something in, like, the programming doesn't work right. It's really weird. This laptop isn't all that great, honestly. We do not want that bomb to explode. Seems fine? Alright. That's all that matters. Battle 3. I should probably turn off my style in the later battles, or in the later, like, licensing tests. Just because they're gonna throw those Sparkies at me, and they're gonna wreck my shit up. In fact, any chance I get to heal, I should. Grass enemies, which will be made weaker if I remove all the grass. This set of 10 battles I don't think is too hard. It's what comes in the next 2 sets that are going to be ridiculous. So shadow viruses can only be hurt by swords. Kinda sucks. Thankfully, Protoman does count as a sword. Handy, handy, and flappy. Alright, we're almost there. Battle 7. Also, if you missed last stream, I set my default chip to be fast gauge, just so it gets to the chip screen quicker. Yorts and a B-Tank. Wish Gutsman would show up again. Fishies. Ah, I meant to pick another chip. Damn it. Alright, we're doing pretty good. How many more left? Is this battle 10? Yes, it is. Alright, so this is the final battle. As long as we don't blow it here. That was not good. Oh, that was really not good. Why'd I do that? Oh, look at that. Perfect. It hit everyone. And we're done. Superb. You passed the test with flying colors. Mega Man got the S license. I'll give you this too as a bonus. Mega Man got a Reg Up 1. Nice. We are now holding the double S license exam. To take the double S license exam, as proof of your strength and star ID, Army data is required. So, essentially I've started the double S licensing exam already. I know you want to fight Gospel right away, but it's really important to train yourself first. Wow, so I actually did exactly what I wanted to do. So I have the S license now. That combined with the what is it? S license. Net license given the net battles of the S rank. And I also have the Gospel Code. Opens a cube run by a mysterious organization. Essentially, any cubes that require those two things I can now open. And I just need the double S and the triple S. Essentially, I'm in the double S license exam now, but actually I could tell you exactly where the Army data is. And you'll know why I can't get it right this second. I actually didn't know the S license exam was only those two things. I thought there was way more to it. Or just the survival battle. So let's go over here. So, since the beginning of the game, this portal over there you can't reach. You actually come out of there from another area. And that purple data right there is the Army data. That's what you need to take the survival battle to get the double S license. So, when we get to that, then we could go do the rest of the licensing exams. But right now, that's all I'm doing, actually. I will go to the airport and plug into the computer to try to get the chip. Since that's logically where I have to go anyway. Hi there, will you be taking my request? What it is I want you to give me Catcher N. I may seeming like foreigner, but I am like Topian born. So I go abroad for the first time ever in my life. You know how they say how violent it's in other countries? I no fighter, but I'm terrible at virus busting. That's why I'm making this request. So you give me Catcher N? Not for free, of course. I gladly compensate you. What do you saying? Sure. Yeah, but I don't have it. So it's in the airport computer, or the airplane computer, which I accidentally left. Unfortunately, I don't know where it is, and I should probably actually turn this off, because it's not too useful now. I can look for maybe like a minute or two, and then I gotta stop. I'm surprised I actually did everything I wanted to do in such a short stream. I thought I was gonna need a lot longer. I was like, alright, maybe today's 3-hour stream, I'll do the side quests and get the S license, and if there's time, I'll go to the hidden area. But nah, I actually managed to do the S license and all the side quests in just under an hour and a half. So I don't know where this thing is. It's probably not in this computer. I'm probably gonna have to go to Air Comp like 3 or 4. So, yeah, I gotta stop for now. Tomorrow, I'll start, normal time 7, and I'm going to probably go long because I'm going to try to do all of the hidden area and both the double S and the triple S licensing exams in one go. And hopefully tomorrow will be the last stream. If not, then it might have to wait till next week, which I kind of don't want it to, but we'll see what happens. Thanks for coming. I really appreciate it, as always. Is anyone streaming right now that I could host? Game's done quick, upload a new video. I don't really care. Yeah, why not? I'll host someone from my list. You guys have a great evening, and if I don't see you tomorrow, then hopefully I'll see you next week for the next game. But yeah, also, if you missed it, I'm not going to be able to stream after tomorrow for this rest of this week. Tomorrow's going to be the only other day I can stream. But yeah, I apologize for that. Anyway, you guys have a great evening, and I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully.